warming up at the moment.
Camavinga, Alaba as well.
There's the shot coming in, saved by Courtois. First time he's had work to do in goal for Real Madrid tonight. Phil Foden's effort that just stung the palms there of Real Madrid's Belgian international. Foden spots a gap and runs into it. Good run this by Foden. His Savinho's shot, that's good defended by Asensio to make the block. Bellingham then losing out initially to Bernardo Silva. No foul given there. But despite the fact that, is it Dani Ceballos who's down? Bernardo Silva makes some room! And that's just over the top. Crowd not happy, they thought they should have had a free kick, but he was right there, the Romanian referee.
Yeah, he probably should have had a free kick. It's a leg injury, it's not a head injury, so they don't have to kick the ball out of play.
So James McAtee for Phil Foden and Kovacic on for Gundogan, and Kovacic gets a nice little round of applause there from the Real Madrid supporters, having been here for a while.
Yeah, surprised that Phil Foden went off. He's been a bright spark, hasn't he? But maybe Pep's thinking about the weekend now. Good hit from Foden.
We're going to see the Real Madrid changes as we see that Foden shot. So Dani Ceballos going off and Eduardo Camavinga, who might have considered himself unfortunate not to start tonight, he's going to come on.
Looks as if Kylian Mbappe's going off. Ovation from the crowd.
So Kylian Mbappe leaving the scene of his hat-trick tonight. And Brahim Diaz, who scored in the first leg at the Etihad, is coming on, but he's been outstanding tonight. He's been a joy to watch.
Yeah, unplayable tonight. When they needed the big performance, well and truly delivered, didn't he, Kylian Mbappe? Get all the headlines tomorrow.
There was a lot of questions asked about Kylian Mbappe before he came in. Would he be able to fit in? Would he have the humility to be able to fit in alongside the players here who have been successful before he arrived here? I think he's answering those questions week in, week out right now.
Fantastic tonight. Had three, maybe could have had more. Unplayable tonight, Kylian Mbappe.
A defender's nightmare.
There's Kovacic, who was involved in 3 Champions League wins as a Real Madrid player, but never played a minute, did he, in any of the finals?
Do you get the medals if you don't play a minute?
I think so, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I think if you're in the matchday squad, you do, yeah. Here's Kovacic. 11 minutes of Manchester City's Champions League season to go. Kovacic out to Guardiol. Now Nathan Ake. Kuzanov. McAtee. Now Bernardo Silva. James McAtee is playing the 100th club game of his career. What a place to do it, the Bernabeu, against the European champions Real Madrid. Here's Kovacic with the shot. And that's off the outside of his boot. And through to Thibaut Courtois. Little ripple of applause around the stadium because Luka Modric, the great Luka Modric, has just been called back to the bench by Carlo Ancelotti. As we see Kylian Mbappe, who's given a virtuoso performance as a number 9 tonight, Steve.
Yeah, he's been fantastic, hasn't he? This was a lovely goal, his second. I mean, they were all lovely goals, weren't they? His speed of thought, his movement, he's so quick. Most expensive free contract around.
There are still bargains, Steve, if you can find them. Vardiol to Nico Gonzalez, Ruben Diaz, now Kusanov. Where are you, Steve, on where Manchester City are as a team right now? Is this just a down season where things have gone against them, key players have missed a lot of time, or are you slightly more concerned, bigger picture than that?
I think that certainly plays a part. They've had a number of injuries the wrong time.
He's got the free kick here, just as Rodrigo fancied he might get himself a goal.
He was fortunate there, Nico Gonzalez. He looked as if he slipped. What I would say, I don't know whether it's the evening or the closed roof or what, but a lot of them look quite leggy in Manchester City. They look as if they're not quick enough. But that's a number of them, all at the same time, which is never great.
So here comes Luka Modric. And he's on to replace Aurelien Tchouameni. He's coming on to play his 573rd game for Real Madrid, Modric, which is 10th on the all-time list. He's 4 behind Jose Camacho in 9th place. And when you factor in that Manchester City and Real Madrid are playing against each other for the 14th time tonight, he's played in all 14 of those games. And I didn't realise until I got here yesterday that he's won the most trophies of any Real Madrid player in the club's history, which is an astonishing achievement.
Yeah. Well, everybody talked about the Gentos, of course, the Stefanos, etc. 5 Champions Leagues, 6 Champions Leagues, or the old European Cups, as we say. But Luka's there with 6, hasn't he? You know, and he's still going.
Only missed the 2 games this season, Luka Modric. And still going strong at the age of 39. Will he get another year after this one? Is that the plan?
I think he would. I think he would. It's entirely up to him, I think. If he wants to stay, they'll give him another year. I think it's whether he feels as if he should be playing more or wants to play more. But it'll certainly be in his court, really. Luka.
A little slip there by Vardiol, and Brahim Diaz, who's a former Manchester City player, was running across. Then Valverde's challenge, his Camavinga. I think the count is 22 winners' medals for the man in possession, Luka Modric. Valverde finds Brahim Diaz. Here's Modric on the ball again. Now Vinicius Junior pulls it back here for Bellingham. On it goes to Rodrigo. And had he fancied taking that with the left foot, he might have had a better angle.
Yeah, really well played. Modric, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham to Rodrigo, just trying to wrap his foot around it. You can see what he wanted to do, but you're right, he probably should have let it run across his body, take it with his left.
There's Omar Marmoush. It's been a vastly different night for him from the weekend against Newcastle when he got the hat-trick. Kovacic. Sabinho's had a quiet night, never really got to grips with making things happen for Manchester City. Final 5 minutes here at the Bernabeu. 3-0 on the night to Real Madrid, 6-2 on aggregate.